What's going on, guys? ShadowNinja here, and if obviously you've seen by the title, this will be a video talking about the latest Resident Evil game, Project Resistance. Now, for one, I am not completely sold on this game. I have my issues with this game. You know, it does look a little bit wonky. The graphics maybe is not 100% there, but my main issue from what I saw is that the controls seem to be a little bit wonky, and the movement system doesn't seem to be up to par. But that's just my analysis. I don't think it's the overall idea of what this game is going for. I'm 100% behind, and I think it could be truly fascinating and truly live up to the genre of this game. Now, for one, if you guys don't know what Project Resistance is, it is a 4v1 asymmetrical co-op experience. So similar to Evolve, there's 4 players versus 1. The one player has a lot more tools on his hand to defeat 4 players who are not underpowered, but they have to use their skill set, their teamwork to gain an advantage over this overpowered foe. Now, for one, you know, the survivor things look like it could be fun depending on the work and the actions done by the bad guy. There's not much to these guys. These guys have standard skill sets, stuff like that, and they do look intriguing. But my biggest excitement for this game is the mastermind or the bad guy. You know, this guy is pretty much the bad guy for this. The location, the setting, I don't really know the time. Obviously, it has to be when Raccoon City is still up. So Raccoon City did not get nuked yet at all. So this is certainly some point before Nemesis or during Nemesis for whatever. So basically, this guy has a facility, a top secret facility. He has these 4 people and he throws them in there. And if you want to describe it, the setting and the tone, it seems like Resident Evil meets Saw. Like, these guys have to get out as quick as they can. They have to play these guys' games per se, and they gotta, you know, find a way out. Now, for one, the reason why I like the bad guy so much, the mastermind, is his tools. You know, he has a gun. He can set up these zombies. He can set up these elixirs, and he can play as Mr. X himself. Now, it would have been cool if you can play as Nemesis, but again, that might be a little bit overpowered, and you know, kind of wouldn't make sense. There's many Mr. X's out there. I don't know how many Nemesis there are out there. I'm not familiar with Nemesis too much, but I do know Mr. X. There is more than one out there, possibly. There's more, you know, there's Mr. X. There's certainly more than one out there, from what I recall. But yeah, you can be Mr. X, and the tools, the arsenals of the bad guy seems to be making for a great, you know, experience. Now, again, I really feel like from what I saw, you know, these asymmetrical co-op experiences, 4v1 co-op experiences, really rely heavy on the bad guy or that one player that has total control and total power. Now, honestly, this game compared to Evolve or even Friday the 13th really locks the survivors in a controlled, closed-off area. This ain't Evolve, this ain't Friday the 13th, where things are very open. Things are very closed off. They're inside. They're not free to wander off in little weird places you'd never think someone will go. They can't really hide out. Everything is seen and controlled by the bad guy. So that alone will make, hopefully, the gameplay very intriguing, very exciting. Now, the mastermind can also make things very hectic and very chaotic, which I think also this is going to be heavily reliant on. And one last thing. This game, honestly, I cannot see me effectively enjoying it by myself or without a people without mics. If I'm on a survivor side with these 4 humans, I need those people to have mics, because when somebody screams because a licker jumped on them, or this guy took control of the zombie, or Mr. X just punched through that door, I want to be there to hear it, to witness it, because again, kind of one of the biggest drawbacks of these games is that they're heavily reliant on fellow friends, people to communicate, people to use their mics with, because if you're playing a quiet experience just by yourself, you don't really get the full experience that this game is really being built on, and this is really what the game is built on, just experiences, madness, and all that other stuff. Now, I read that the beta might be in Japan only, the closed beta. I do find it a little unfortunate. I might look into it, see if the closed beta can be open to people in America. I would hope so, but if not, I guess I'll take the loss. I would expect another beta open up to more people later, and I certainly want to check this out before I, you know, give a full purchase, you know, full $60 purchase or $40 purchase, whatever this game is going to be priced at. But again, Project Resistance looks pretty good. I don't even know if I might have said Project Resurrection. Project Resistance, this is the name of the latest Resident Evil game. Looks intriguing. Again, I do have my gripes about it. The movement system doesn't look all that there. Maybe graphics could be a little wonky, stuff like that. Doesn't look up to par per se. It has its sketchy moments, but again, I think the general idea of a 4v1 co-op Resident Evil game is good enough for me to, stick my hands into another entry in this franchise that I love so dear. But that's pretty much all I got for this one. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to like it if you've, learned about Project Resistance or looking forward to the game. Let me know what you guys think about this game. Again, I do see negative comments out there. YouTube, I saw it was like 50% like to dislike ratio. I'm like, wait, what? I think it's dropped. Wait, what's going on? But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Until next time, guys, that's all I got for this one. ShadowNinja here, and I'm out.